Hey, it's your boy Victor, and we're at Free Spirit Dance and Wellness Center. I just finished my class, and I want to say the class was amazing. The students did well. I found that we need to work on some movement patterns, so I'm going to break it down for you guys because it's easier to break it down and watch a video and in your own time and break it down. So, just moving the camera. I'm going to show you some movement patterns. So, we have square, V-shape, diamond, horseshoe, triangle, circle, like a compass, and just a normal circle. So I'm going to show you that. You can pause the video and take a screenshot if you want. So we're going to start with the square. Let me just see if I'm recording. I'm recording, it's good. So square, you always want to picture your shapes as projection on the ground. So you follow, and you always go on the corner of that shape. So I'm going to start with one corner. So I'm going to do square. So out, together, forward, together, together, back, together. Out, together, forward, together, back, together. Other side. Out, together, forward, together, side, together, back, together. That's it. So square is 8 counts usually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're wondering why I'm counting in terms of 8? Because in music, every bar is a count of 8. So usually when we do Zumba, we do counts of 8. Usually blocks of 32 beats. So usually 4 repetitions of 8 counts. So we can fit how many squares in one 8 count? Is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is just one count of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we move to the V shape. So imagine you're in the bottom of the V and you're trying to step to the top of the V. So when I do this kind of cue, that means you travel in a V shape. So top of the V, bass, bass. Top of the V, bass, bass. Top of the V, bass, bass. Top, bottom, bottom. Other side. Top, bottom, bottom. Top, bottom, bottom. So you notice the hips are kind of swaying side to side naturally. That's what you want to do. 2, 3. Always just try to engage your core when you do the V step, because it'll give you more control. And when you want to transition from leg to leg, you always transition at the base, because that's where your feet come together. You can weight shift. If you saw my video last time, we talked about weight shifting, where we position one foot and plant it down, and then it allows you to move the other foot. So weight forward, back, back, forward, back, back. Alright, so V step is 4 counts, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we have one count of 8, we can do 2 V steps. So 1 V step, 2 V steps. Alright, amazing. So we're going to move to the diagonal. The diagonal always gets people confused because of the weight shifting, where you put your foot. But if you think about the corners of the diagonal, then you will follow what to do. It's like if you've done the twister game, you put your foot on that dot, you put your foot on this dot, you put your foot on that dot, you put this dot. So think about it, dots on the floor in a diagonal. So we always start with across the body, then we bring our back leg across this leg, then slide it out, and then step back, cross, out. So I'm going to do it slowly. Stop, 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 stop. That's it. So always think about where you put your weight. So kind of lean back here, lean forward here, lean out, and lean forward, forward. So a diamond, if you can think of it as the sides, how many sides it has, it's got 4 sides. It means we travel for 4 counts. So corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, corner 4. That means 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, the U shape. So U shape is a bit tricky as well because we kind of start in the middle. So if you look at my diagram, you start in the middle, go out, forward, back, in, out, forward, back, in, out, forward, back, in, out. So we usually use this with the bachata kind of footwork. So I'm going to show you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So think about it as like a American football post. It's like this shape without my torso. It's like that, but on the ground. So you always step in the middle of the bottom line. So your line is here, it goes forward like that. So out, forward, back, in, out, forward, back, in, out, forward, back, in, out. So how many counts do we do this in? So if you are counting, let's count. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could do half a U shape. So we'll take 2 counts of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Amazing. So that is the U shape. And always think of the shapes on the ground. It's going to make life easy for you. Okay, we've got a triangle kind of shape. So we kind of step out, together, cross. Out, together, cross. Out, together, cross. So when I say together, it's not together like this. It's together with the back leg kind of in a line with your front leg, so you can step across. So out, in line, cross. Out, in line, cross. Out, in line, cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So amazing footwork. This is kind of, we use this for salsa, kind of 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So the count is kind of 4 counts per triangle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So think about it as a triangle. Okay, so let's go to a circle now. So circle, imagine you've got a circle and you've got a dot in the middle. So one foot is the dot in the middle, other foot is the circle. So think of it as a compass where you got one foot stationary, other foot is kind of tracing a circle. That's the direction we want to go in. But we kind of step each part of the circle. Step, 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 step. Other direction. Step, 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 step. So with circle travel, we only have either 4 counts to travel in or 8 counts to travel in. So if we're doing 4 counts, we want to cover the kind of the cross planes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're all 90 degrees from each other. So north, east, south, west. If we change different direction, is north, east, south, west. If we have 8 counts, we can split it into more finite kind of angles. So you can 1, 2, east, south, 2, west, north, 2, east, 2, south, 2, west, 2, north. So you've got 8 counts, you can split it 8 different points in your circle, and it gives you more time to play around with the music. So some instructors, they'll do a quick 4 count like that, or they can go slow. Depends on the music, how much time you've got to play with it, but most instructors do 4 counts or 8 counts. So be prepared. If they go circle, it's either one of those. The other circle direction is when there's no stationary part in the middle, we can travel around the circle like this. So usually it would be like a salsa, forward and back, travel, 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 forward, back, travel, 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 travel. So, we discuss shapes and how we move in those shapes. So each style in Zumba has got different shapes that we can move in. So the square is kind of like a tango kind of step. This is tango. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. The B step is more, I would say more a merengue. So merengue is a march rhythm. So we step out, out, together, together. So the common movements is kind of like side to side like this, or windscreen wiper like this. Side to side, windscreen wiper. The diamond shape is kind of, it could be anything, any style to be honest, but usually people would do this in a reggaeton, because reggaeton is kind of like a bounce, heavy bounce. You want to bounce, 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 bounce. The horseshoe is more bachata, so your arms are like partner arms, up here like this, the proud chest. That's bachata. The triangle movements is more salsa. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 6, 7, 8. 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. The circle one with the stationary center is more reggaeton, because we want to hit the beat but travel in a circle. Or you could just pump it like this. With circle movement, it's more, I would say, liberating, because you can do any style you like. You can go, you can kind of do this movement. It's what your body feels and how you feel the music. With circle travel, you should do this with a salsa, and you want to finish the combo. So if you do forward and back 2 times, 1 and back, then we can travel back into the new one, combo 2. So I hope you find this informative. How we travel in Zumba is different movement patterns, but if you picture it as dots on the floor and move according to the dots, like if you're doing twister like this, it's going to make life easier, because you don't have to worry about where my foot is going. So I hope you find that useful, and peace.